Well, hello, everybody. This is your good old friend Uncle Boo, man. Here for another great fun episode of Borderline Texas Trash, man. This is episode 141 to the fishizzle mizzle mizzle. How is everybody doing? I hope you had a great work week with you today and the whole week and blah blah. Sorry about that. I just been in the bed just kind of not like depressed or bluesy, just kind of just bad news all over the place. But I mean, it ain't nothing that's gonna affect me directly. But yeah, it's just I'll talk to you later about it. But welcome to another episode. I bet you're wondering where little old Ash Crack Candy is. Well, she ran off with a man she met on the internet who drove an 18-wheeler. She met him down at the Pilot in Weatherford, and they shagged to Mexico or Canada or somewhere. I don't know. And I'm just kidding too. She's up there in Oklahoma visiting her grandma, and we was gonna try to record Tuesday, and she got sick, so it's just me. But Uncle Dickie's gonna drop by today, and he's here, and he'll talk in a few minutes to you. He says he sure has missed you guys. But can you believe it? This is the last episode of January. So I hope everybody's been having a great year so far. Hope nothing bad's been happening or nothing. But no, I just been in a little funk, man, because it's I follow wrestling and stuff. There's a young guy, he's like 36 years old. He died in a head-on collision, and his kids were in the back. They're okay, but he died instantly. But they're probably going to be in a wheelchair, have messed up backs because they was strapped in, but they still have a lot of damage done and a long way to go. But they're alive. And then I found out on Facebook I had a friend from Westville. I mean, I ain't seen the guy in 20 years. I went to school with him, but he was a good guy, man. Never seen him get pissed. Never seen him even threaten anybody. And found out he was in my graduating class, and I found out he passed away Sunday, committed suicide. And I just I know you can get to that point because I've been to that point, but there's always help. There's always a way out of it, man. Killing yourself is not the answer. And I just been bummed out from that. And I even told my kids, I'm like, just don't kill yourself, man. Just don't. Even when I'm dead and gone, I don't care how bad it gets. There's someone out there you can talk to. There's someone who's been in your shoes. You can't sit there and say, no one knows how I feel. No one's had blah, blah, blah happen. I used to use that excuse, especially, when my parents died. I'm like, yeah, but I got both of mine taken away. And I used to use that as a crutch. But I just got over it. And, it's just part of life, I know. But you just can't get down on the dumps, man. You just got to keep smiling, keep your head up, baby. Just keep grinning, baby. Just do what the great American dream would do. Just look up at the stars and smile, baby. Keep that beautiful smile smiling, baby. But yeah, it's not worth killing yourself, man. You just hurt the people you leave behind, and and then too, it just goes to show you that guy dying in a car wreck like that. How short life is, man. And life's too short to be bitter and be pissed off all the time and be mad because, oh, you're a Democrat, I'm a Republican, or I'm a UT fan and you're an Oklahoma fan, so we can't be friends. Or, it's just, come on, man. It's just stupid bullshit. We can still have different opinions and get along and have different opinions, like I said, because it's freedom of speech, man. It's what our country's based on. Just because we don't like the same things don't mean there might be some things we have in common. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. Too much hate and just, I don't know, man. But it's going to be a great weekend. I'm kind of in a good mood. Kids are out of school because they're here in the school that they go to. They started that 4-day-a-week stuff this year, and they've been doing it so far, and I think they're going to keep doing it. So, it's been working out all right. I don't have any gripes with it. At first, I didn't like it, but it is what it is. You can't really do anything about it. So, So, yep, that's about that. So, hope I didn't bore you with that. But, yeah, I got a little special guest that's here with us today.
Well, hello, everybody. This, 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 this is your good old friend, Uncle Dickie, babies. I know you thought I was dead and gone, but I, but I'm still here kicking, babies. I'm just kicking large and living life down here to my little Platin Rouge down here in Boothville, Louisiana, babies. Ooh, it's been a while since I've been on here talking to you peeps, man. How is everybody doing out there in the podcast land today, babies? It's getting funky like a monkey in a ton of green in this down here, babies. But we're gonna have a good show with old Uncle Boo today. We're gonna be flipping, flopping, and back and forth like this, you know. So just bear with us. But he's got a good show planned for you today. So just bear with just just bear with my cousin and us, and we get this stuff done. But now to catch everybody up there. I'm doing okay. Me and the kids are alright. Everybody came home for the Christmas break and all that stuff, and everybody went back home and all that, back to regular schedule now. And it's kind of winter time down here too. So, I mean, it's nothing like the weather y'all get. It's still kind of warm down here, but we don't get a whole lot of action down here and just a whole lot of traffic with our old gas station and our little store down here. But it picks up during the springtime. People be going out in their boats more when the weather starts getting better. But it's been good though. Can't complain there, guys. Everybody's doing great. And my LSU Tigers, baby, finished pretty damn good this year. Even though they got their ass kicked in the championship game, but they won that bowl game pretty good, and they did pretty good recruiting this year. So I just want to say, go Tigers. And sorry about your Longhorns there, cuz, but they did pretty good. They did pretty good, but you know, one 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 day you guys are gonna be in our conference and we're gonna whip that Longhorn ass, buddy. but I, I I'll flip this back over to my cousin Uncle Dickie. I mean my cousin Uncle Boo. But I'm still gonna be here hanging around, guys.
All right, that was old Uncle Dickie. I hope you liked him. Some of them, nah. I see him talking in fucking tongues again. Some of them, nah. I don't know why I'm being asked to do that sometimes. I guess because I'm nervous a little bit. I don't know. I don't know why. And I ain't done this in a while by myself. I used to do it all the time by myself for a while when Ashley had to quit. And she came back and I got used to her being here. Now I feel naked. I feel naked. I ain't got my sidekick with me. So if I'm kind of EBGB tonight, just, it's all right. And two, I did little puff puff dragging too much for the show. So I'm kind of hee hee hee. So, but I ate me a Subway sandwich, drinking my Red Bull, got me some water to swallow too. So I'm ready. But for you guys that are new, is what I was trying to say. I know we got some new folks out there that listen to the show, pretty faithful. So I want to say thank you for being a new listener, and thank you for telling your friends. And you guys, numbers are getting bigger and better. Just want to say thank you, muy grande, or however you say that. Just want to say thanks, man, because the numbers are good. I'm getting some new followers, but for the new ones, Uncle Dickie's the guy that came in after Ashley had to leave, that stepped in for a while and would help me out. We had a little section we'd always do, Uncle Dickie's Corner, and he's my old cousin from Boothville, Louisiana. Believe it or not, that's a real town. Look it up, Boothville, Louisiana. It's right there, right pretty much in the Gulf. I mean, it's way out there. It's one of them. It's like on that island system right there on the south tip of Louisiana. But hey, y'all guys quit it. Quit now. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what it is about my freaking dogs, and they're humping, man. And they're fixed, and they're like fucking wild teenage kids. Just, it's disgusting. I get tired of it. I know, Max. You do too. I'm sorry. I meant to say you do it too, so quit trying to act like you don't. But have a good show. But Uncle Dickie was a character that I came up with, so I hope you like it. I'm going to start bringing him back into the show more. I know a lot of people have missed him, But he's back. Our friend Kim from Canada, she was asking about him, but he is back and he'll be talking today too. But I am going to do the stupid news today. And then after stupid news, since we do have a lot of new followers, I just want to kind of, for those who wasn't here from the first of the show, from when it first started, I'm going to kind of go back because it's getting close to our 3 year anniversary. When we hit episode 150, that's our 3 year mark, baby. And it's crazy. I'm like, what? Oh man, yeah. It's it's fantastic, and I just want to say thanks once again to everybody. But yeah, like in 9 more episodes, it's going to be episode 150. That's 3 years in the making, guys. But for that episode, it's going to be a regular episode, but I'm going to have something big and special. So we'll see what we do there. But anyways, we're gonna I'm gonna go back to like episode I think 1. After I do the stupid news, I'm gonna play it just to give the newer listeners kind of a drift in the past. Go to the vault and I dug up something. So that's one thing I like about having all these episodes. When I have to do something like this, I can, and it's kind of cool to go back and listen in time and listen to especially the recording. The recording now sounds so much better with the music we put in and the talking and all that. I know sometimes we get too loud, but I try to keep everything up high to make sure it sounds good. So sorry if it's too loud. Um, but yeah, it's awesome. Got sidetracked. Forgot what the I was talking about. I wonder why. But anyways, it's gonna be a good show. Gonna play episode number 1 to kind of just let you listen. I mean the difference. I went back and listened to it to make sure it's the one I wanted to put on today. It's crazy. It's just the difference in the sound and how we sound now, and we've came a long way from doing this podcasting stuff. And I want to say thank you once again, guys, because you guys made it possible. You know, I mean, my numbers aren't like getting like superstar numbers, but for like I said, a guy that does this out of my house, don't get no advertisements, I don't make any money off of it. I do all my own advertising, and to get the numbers I do, it's pretty awesome for being a little fucking peon nobody, especially little peon here in Mineral Wells, Texas, doing this, and I get heard all over the world. That's what's crazy. So, like I said, we got faithful fans in Canada. I know Germany's numbers are growing. Um, Brazil, Spain. It's crazy. Of course, here in America, but I think Mexico too. So, yeah, it's just want to say thank you to you all. But I guess without further ado, I'll get some stupid ass news rolling. What do you say?
Oh, oh, okay, it's your good old friend Uncle Diggy, baby. I'm gonna do the stupid news for you today, for your ass. All right. Let's see, we got the Pizza Hut chain has made the world's biggest pizza. They made it in LA, and it is 14,100 square feet. And they had to use special heat lamps to put on it to cook it. So basically, they built this big ass pizza, you see, like in a big warehouse, and then they use these big ass heating lamps, like you use outside to give you some lightness when there's darkness. But they got them big old lamps and they get really hot, and they got the pizza to I guess cook with that stuff. So I don't think I still would have eaten any fucking pizza cooked with the goddamn lights. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. But yeah, they cooked the world's biggest pizza doing that right there. Now that's just fucking crazy. All the fucking shit they wasted to make that damn pizza. It's just crazy, I tell you. And then we got a a uh, a British library waived a late fee from a late book that was checked out in 1964. It was gone for 58 years. The guy said he found it when when he was moving out of his moving his stuff out of his mama's house because his mama just passed away, and he was getting the stuff out of the attic, and there was a box of his old stuff when he was a kid, and he found that, and he returned that back to the library. That that's pretty cool. But they didn't say how much the late fee would have been there, but I imagine it would have been a big old chunk of them pounds, you know. But yeah, that I thought that was a pretty cool story. And then we have a girl in Rhode Island asked cops to analyze a cookie that Santa Claus bit. Well, you know you leave the cookies in the milk out for the old Santa Claus for Christmas. Well, this little girl had milk and cookies, and somebody ate the cookies, so she went and got it analyzed, and she got it analyzed, and the cops did it for her, which I thought was sweet for them, the cops to do that for that little girl, and it came back that it was Santa Claus's DA. She was very excited. She's like, "Oh my God!" So that was pretty cool to make a little girl happy. And then we have now, this right here is the most stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life right here, babies. You gotta glisten and listen up good. This is what our fucking world is coming to. Alright, baby, check this out, people. It says there's certain world activists that are pushing for people to put diapers on cows and make them wear covers over the mouth so when they burp and they shit, the gases from that won't hurt the ozone. And I'm like, you gotta be giving you what the that is the most stupidest motherfucking thing I've ever heard in my life right there, baby. I mean, how dumb can you be? I'm gonna go put this fucking diaper on a cow. Have you ever even tried to fucking milk a cow or do anything? I mean, give me a break, you stupid motherfuckers. This is what I mean, people that's never been out in the country, babies, and never ever deal with animals. Common sense would fucking tell you it ain't gonna work, you stupid fucking retards. But anyways, as I digress here, baby, um, that's just stupid. But there's a big dairy farm in England who's wanting to do that, and I don't understand what the fucking world is coming to. Well, I mean, the dumbasses. Here's what cracks me up with these environmentalists. They want to push these issues, but then they still want to jump in their private jets and drive around the world. And this is a fact right here, babies. Do you know that a private jet burns more fuel going anywhere than a car does driving from the East Coast to the West Coast? But you got Bill Gates and all these other fucking celebrities and activists preaching save the world, but then they jump in their motherfucking private jets to go eat lunch in Delaware or somewhere. Give me a break, you rich cocksuckers. Jesus. Let them motherfuckers get down here on the bayou down here in some of this swampland, baby, and they won't last very long at all. Especially when you're sitting out here at night sometimes, baby, on the dock, and you'll see three or four, sometimes 10 sets of eyes sitting there looking at you in the water, and you're like, yeah, it's time to go in. Them gators is sitting there looking at us, baby. So we goes inside. They used to not be that bad, but they ain't too bad. But they've grown up the population. But it's just something to deal with down here, baby. Then we have the last one of the day right here. A 115-year-old woman in Spain is in the record books as the oldest woman. That's crazy. That's a long time. I mean, it's crazy to hit 90. You know, I mean, 80, 90, and then and then 100, baby, and then 115. I don't know if I don't want to live that long. I mean, I want to live for a long time, but that's just crazy. 150. I don't know if I don't want to live that long, but can you imagine all the stuff that lady's seen through the years? I mean, that's just crazy. Crazy out there, you baby. But that's the last of the news right there, baby. I'm gonna hand this back over to my cuz, and we'll catch you guys on the flip it for the flop 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 side, guys. Bye.
All right, guys. Hope y'all can understand old Uncle Dickie there. But probably sounds better than me talking. Sometimes I sound like fucking Lieutenant Dan over here. I don't know why I said Lieutenant Dan. Because he sounded fine. He just had his leg blown off. That's mean. I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, guys, like I said, for for some of you newcomers, got a special treat for you. We're gonna listen to episode 1 today. Like I said, excuse the audio on it. I went back and listened to it. This is before we had our recording down pretty good and sounding good like it does now. But when I talk, you can barely hear me. It sounds like I'm in the back. But you can hear Ashley pretty good. But just bear with it. It's a good show. It's our first one that we ever did public. You know, we did a couple of episodes just sitting down and talking and kind of going over what we wanted the show to be about and just bullshitting. But this was our first like episode for the show. So I hope you guys enjoy. And like I said, we're getting closer to our 3-year anniversary. Like I say, guys, it's been a great ride. I'm glad you're here with us. I'm glad Ash is back. So we will check you later. Hope you liked this episode, like I said, and we'll catch you on the flippy floop side. Aight.
What's up, guys? It's another episode of your favorite Borderline White Trash.
With Stevie Oko and...
But that's for all our male listeners out there because we got our stats hooked up. And I just want to say that the audience that's keeping us alive right now is like 35 to 45-year-old men.
Yeah.
So thank you. Ash Handy thanks you.
It's 83% guys and 17% females.
Now, that being said, ladies, there's so much for this podcast to offer you. All my great advice that you should probably never take, and
yeah, that's
all the macking that my uncle could do.
That's one reason why you should listen to it. Don't go by her mistakes.
Yeah, this is a show for me to tell you guys about my life so you don't do the same thing.
And about how I fucked it up.
There's actually a joke in the family. We like to say it is the curse of the white trash piece of shit.
Yeah, we get the curse of the white piece of shit. And I'm not going to touch anything electronical today.
Yeah, he's got to keep his hands to himself. He's not allowed.
I'm going to touch the mouse and stuff, but I'm not going to get technical. But y'all missed it earlier. We had to give us Ash Handy over here like 5 minutes alone with the freaking new mic stands.
Yeah, so I'm not going to lie. I get really excited about very small things.
The old mic stands I had when we started out was on the little
They were fine, though.
And they were like 2 inches tall.
Listen, this guy has done great for everything on a first podcast. He has done all the shopping and hooked us up. I got to say, he's been great. And the first mic stands were awesome. But, like,
these
y'all,
right now,
you can move these with your hands up and down.
Awesome.
Up and down.
Yes.
Looked like I was jacking the motherfucker off right before we started this podcast.
I look over and I'm like, all right, I think we're ready.
He's like, do you need any more time with your mic stand?
No, I can't stop touching it. And she was up and down.
They're pretty and new and red and black. They look great.
They're awesome. I got pictures on Instagram of them. And that's another thing we'll talk about, guys. We're on Spotify now. I just starting to put up some new stuff on Instagram, and our Instagram page is Borderline Texas 69. And the reason, because it's Borderline Texas 69, when I went to put in Borderline Texas Trash, it wouldn't let me. It said it was too offensive. But Borderline Texas 69 is A-okay.
Texas Trash 69. 69. Yeah. You know us. We had to throw something in there like that.
Yeah. It's the microphone stands, guys. It really turns her on.
I don't know about all that, but I do love me a good brand new mic stand, especially this one I'm using.
Oh, God, yes.
It's pretty great.
Her rich boyfriend in Israel,
Ahmed.
that oil tycoon, Ahmed.
I'm having a great time. Best relationship of my life.
Oh, God. Ahmed, get her mic stands. Put them all over the room.
It'll keep her in the mood 24/7, man.
It'll be like on, what was that, 50 Shades of Grey? He's going to open the door. And it's
the red room, but it's going to be all mic stands.
In different positions, and you're going to go, oh, my God. I just screamed to my britches. Or if it
Oh,
been
that's
on my
fucked up.
life.
But I feel like, yeah, that's a.
And then next time we see you, we'd have like a behind the video, documentary on, man, this was the #1 podcast in the world until Ashley fell victim to the stand. And we'd have like a intervention with her going, now Ashley, microphone stands are bad, okay? We love you. You
Well,
don't need to jack off them stands all the time.
I also do apologize ahead of time if you hear me moving a lot today, because your girl got her first spray tan in her entire life, and I'm pretty sticky and trying not to sweat it off, because
Getting sticky with
I got
it.
a fat ass. Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
She's going to tell us her story about her getting butt-ass naked.
Yeah, so just wanted to share this with you guys, because especially, like, ladies, if you're into being tan and you're, like, don't want to get in that tanning bed or take the time like I do, I have never had a spray tan.
And she fucking loved it.
I did it today. It was great. Like, they just put you in, like, these funny-looking disposable underwear, and it's like a little, I don't know, really thin G-string, paper G-string. And, I mean, they just paint you like a damn car. It was just the damnedest thing. But I'm brown now, so I got that going for me, and I get to go to the lake this weekend with a tan.
Now
I paid
they
like
can say-
$35 for it, and
now
I just
people
don't
can
got to,
look at
can't
her
sweat.
and go, how now, brown cow? Me, I'd be that jack off in the boat next to you every time you bend over. Woo, that's a whole lot of ass.
That's a huge bitch. It actually happens more often than
Can
not.
I
so.
have some fries with that shake, baby?
If you don't know me and you're listening to this, I am just a normal white girl from the South. White trash, dirty South.
She's half Puerto Rican.
But
She came from, she was...
I have an ass the size of Jupiter, so it works. It's
she
fine.
has ties to the Medellin cartel.
The mic stand cartel. But
Ooh, even better.
y'all know about
like
that shit.
You know, like that part on Scarface when he's like, say hello to my little friend instead of the gun.
It's a my mic stand.
Say hello to my little friend. She's gonna open the door and there'll be mic stands everywhere.
It's return of the mic stand.
It's return
Turn of the mic stand. So
Yes, the setup we got now is so much better. We got so much more room for activities.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And also, not that I had a problem with SoundCloud. It was great while we used it, but Spotify is a lot easier now. So, like,
Oh, yes.
listen to that shit. Even if you hate it, tell your friends about it.
Yes, pass the buck around. And eventually, guys, we're after the Instagram, and when we have time, we're going to sit down one day and get our Facebook page going and Patreon.
Which, again, just full disclosure out there to all you hot older women that are responsible and don't have felonies. Or maybe you do, but you've cleaned up your life. Steven will be
Maybe
running
you've seen
all of those
Jesus.
pages for the most part.
Yeah.
And, you know, he would appreciate it if you sent him a little message.
Well, that'll never happen.
Look, okay, all I'm saying is I'm just
Look,
pushing
all
for
I'm
this
saying
motherfucker to
is-
meet somebody, because if he ever gets married again, he said that I get to be his best man. And you only
Nah,
get to
she
wear a
just wants
fucking
to-
suit one time at your uncle's wedding and be his
I'm
best
gonna have
man
to
in
get
your
her
whole
a
life.
Special suit with cut off sleeves.
No.
Yes. You're gonna come walking.
And
down
I'll have
the
to get a
aisle.
fake tattoo that says Ash Handy. Put it on my arm.
Yes.
Which, by the way, it was very hard for me. I had dinner with my boyfriend's parents like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, and he called you Ash.
And somebody, he called me Ash Handy or something. I don't know. Somehow the name got brought up and his mom was like, where'd that come from? I was like, it's a wrestling thing. I just hate how like porny it sounds, like Ash
Yes,
Handy.
Ash Handy.
But it doesn't even sound like something sexy. It sounds like I'd be like a corn farmer or something.
It's Sunday. Ash Handy. We do the Lake 500.
Wow. Now we got to come up with yours though. Okay, that's a, hey, if you're listening to this shit, do me a favor. Send me gay ass wrestling names in the email address for him. BorderlineTexasTrash@yahoo.com.
Yeah, y'all
Please.
send us some emails too. Y'all give us.
Because I've already got Ash Handy, and now this
Yeah.
motherfucker needs a name.
And yeah, well, she kind of earned that, you know. She kind of dresses like the man in the relationship. Not there's nothing wrong with that. She wants to be the man.
I mean, I don't want to be the man, but again, I know it's just a podcast, but if you knew me 90% of the time, I'm a tomboy. But I don't wish I had a penis, and I still like dudes.
In the butt.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, speaking of gay, let's just go ahead and get this over with early. So we've been trying to think.
Say our podcast is gay now? Wow, that's how we get followers.
Don't. What? Anyways.
It's a happy podcast. That's what you meant.
Did I say gay?
Yes.
Repeat the sentence back to me, sir, please.
I'm not going to. I plead the fifth. I ain't saying a fucking word. I ain't no rat. Oh,
that's good.
Of rats,
that's good.
You know that guy, that black rapper, what's his name, 69 or some shit? Look that motherfucker up. What's your name? I think his name is 69 or some shit.
I know who you're talking about.
But he was all over Facebook for ratting out and shit, and people are like, big deal he ratted out. Them guys weren't thinking of him. Well, when Martha Stewart went to prison for insider trading and all that, they was wanting her to rat out. That bitch didn't.
Because she's a fucking G.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
Up.
There was a character on Orange is the New Black, and I can't remember which one it is, but if you're listening and you watched it, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And I always felt that it was probably Martha Stewart in prison. The Southern lady that had to go there for, I think, the same thing, that had written all the books. Oh, you didn't? Did you watch Orange is the New Black?
No.
Oh.
I watched The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
I watched Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
I'm trying to think of all the movies with color in them. What else? Colors, the movie Colors.
Hey, what do you remember the movie Milk? Powder? Is it powder or is it milk?
Well, I don't know. I know there's one.
You know what I'm talking about with the albino?
Oh,
they like rub mud on him and shit. And they're like, "Here, have some color, motherfucker."
Yes, and he
can do things with his hands.
With his hands. His goddamn hands.
He can do it with his hands.
Well,
you know who has hands? The devil. And he uses them for holding.
Don't he sit there at one time and like crinkle up a fucking fork?
Yes.
With his mind instead of doing it by hand.
With his
he's
mind.
A G who's rolling.
But he was albino, and they were real mean to him about it.
And they kicked him in the crotch a couple times. He didn't find that very funny. He cussed him out in Spanish or something.
He was a Mexican albino?
Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah, that's why every time he got hit, he's like, "Si, senor." That's so true.
All right, I'm just ready to slap him. I'm just ready to slap him in the face with this, because I have a feeling that you picked out some really bad ones. So,
oh God, yes.
We are introducing a new game to you guys. It sounds really gross, so this is the part of the podcast so that if you're a pussy, you need to turn it off, because we're going to be talking about grown-up stuff.
Nasty.
We thought it would be a fun game to pick out 5 comments off of Pornhub and make each other read them. I have not seen his that he made for me. He has not seen the ones that I made for him. I'm sure that his are way more vulgar than mine. I just try to pick the weirdest ones. And since I'm a lady, I will go first.
Yeah,
we don't really have a name for this game. We kind of just decided to do it.
Yeah,
figured we could do it like every other episode. We're not going to do it every time. We'll find something else stupid to do next time.
Yeah, this will be like, once a month deal. But we'll start getting more interesting stuff. We're going to start trying to look up some like funny stuff that happened on the news or something. Some jackass or somebody fucking up out there. Altar.
Oh, I do want to talk about some news stories in a little bit, because I did watch more TV than normal that was the news. Ash Handy.
Ash Handy, the pimp of the South, got slapped.
All right.
You go first.
Yes, but is there anything you need to say or like do or...
No.
Oh no, I'm bending my legs and I'm sweating.
I was sorry if it's scribbly. I was trying to write it fast before the kids. You should see the look on her face. She's like, "This is poetry. This is beautiful, Stephen."
Yes, ew, this first one's like kind of impressive. Impressive?
Impression?
Everybody is impressive.
Hello.
Okay. All right. What are we calling this? Porment. Porn comment section, take one.
No, we'll call it comments from the hub.
Comments from the hub, take one.
Oh shit! Retake.
I was like, what? Why?
The fucking lighting was wrong.
Wrong.
No, this is how you do it. Hands on your hips. Give it a push.
Stick out your
What was it? Stick out your
hands on your hips. Stick
Give
out
it
your
a
tush.
Hands on your hip. Give it a push.
That's how you do the French mistake. Voila. Blazing Saddles. If you haven't seen it, don't
No,
even
it's a
fucking talk
classic.
to me. All right. Number 1. I love blown gallons of love butter, watching her over the years. That one almost sounds like affectionate. I'm going to say that it was like a popular porn star.
I was trying to find ones that you could say with not so much cussing in it,
Yeah.
you know? So I seen that one. I couldn't see it.
So yeah, that one was not bad. I appreciated the way he put that one together. Whoever you are, you were trying. All right, number 2. Oh Lord, this girl is thick. I actually also appreciate that one. It's just the last 2.
You're fine.
Guys, these are so PG-13 compared to the other ones I've seen. Okay. Number 3. Siri is a sloppy, plump goddess. I like that. I hope that's the way that my boyfriend thinks of me. I hope I'm his sloppy, plump goddess.
Oh my god. Will you be my sloppy plump goddess, baby?
Oh, man. Okay. Number 4. Nice big old sloppy fuck. Nice to see a full-figured woman taking a pounding. I had to read that like that because I feel like the dude who put that probably talked like that.
Yeah, he's like, I like watching them girls get pounded.
Get in here, Junior, and watch this girl get pounded. This is a good one.
That's a good one right here. Now you gotta remember, you gotta stroke it from the bottom. Put your
Alright.
leg just like he is.
Number 5. Last but not least. Damn. That's some good dick riding. That's how that guy would have said it.
Yeah.
Look, I even put hots next to your name. You're welcome.
Okay. This is so good. I love to be on one of them bottoms in the foursome. In the foursome.
Just also before you read all of these,
This is so good. I'd love to be in one of them bottoms of the foursome.
yeah. Just before you read these, I just wanted you to know that most of yours came from gay porn. So.
All right. Some wear condoms, others not. Strange.
Question mark. They put a question mark.
Wow. What a bunch of weirdos. Damn, I wish I were lucky enough to take... What? Oh!
What were you about to... You're
Okay.
imagining what you wish it said, but it actually says something
Yeah.
different.
Okay. Damn, I wish I were lucky enough to fuck to fuck the boss.
You did it again.
I know, I think it's gonna say fuck that. It's saying, damn, I'd be lucky. I wish I was lucky enough to fuck the
Boss.
I keep trying to say
Fuck the
that
ass.
Fuck that ass. I can't help it, man. I like that ass. Alright. Shadady, Shadoody. Your dick is now a
Noodle.
noodle.
That one was on a weird anime porn.
Oh my god. Shadady, I gotta remember that. Shadady, Shadooty.
Skedaddle skedoodle, your dick is now a noodle.
Oh. Susie Q. Oh shit. Susie Q found my porn and is nothing fun of my premature
Ejaculation.
ejaculation, son of a bitch.
They really wrote it like that too. Son of a bitch was in all caps.
Oh my god. It's crazy looking at the comments. They're funny though.
And to be completely honest, I didn't even know that there was a comment
Me
section.
neither until I heard it on a podcast.
Yeah, I didn't even know that people took the time to put comments in Pornhub.
It came up because it's a wrestling podcast I was listening to. And it came up because they was saying, hey, do you remember, back in the day, when people read Playboy all the time and they used to say, oh, I like it not because of the pictures, I like it because of the stories. Well, now everybody's, saying, hey, I don't watch Pornhub for the porn. I look at it for the comments.
Well, now I do.
Yeah,
I just sat outside on his porch like it was normal, going through Pornhub to look at comments.
Yeah.
There's just dicks and balls and tits everywhere, and like the kids are running around. They didn't notice,
Yeah.
but
The Love Butter one I think was the best.
I really liked the foursome one on
God.
the one that you had to read. But yeah, so now moving on to current news.
Well, next week I know Jackson and Stephanie would be starting back with their gymnastics and karate.
So shit's gonna get cray
Up in here
up in here.
with my chameleos. Oh my God, guys! See, that's why
Excuse
we're getting
me.
so many guys liking us because you're burping and farting. And
I have never farted on this
oh, man,
podcast.
and guys love a chick that will fart and burp. And fart.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. That's like, man. She's like, yeah. You're like, I can't believe it. Yes. I mean, we want a girl to be polite and stuff, but I mean, goddamn, you're human. If you're sitting there watching TV, if you got a fucking burp, you got a fart.
No,
fart.
you're just trying to get me to fart in front of my boyfriend. You're like, it's
Whatever.
totally normal. He'll love it. Do it. You
Do it.
asshole.
No, I'm not. I mean, he'll like it probably. I mean, but if he goes like, "Hey, could you do that on my chest?"
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Then I don't know. But he is a big, rich oil tycoon. I would let him fart on my chest, just so I could be a pampered, spoiled.
Yeah, I'd be like, you have to get me like a new car or something.
Yes.
Well, no, not a new car.
She
I
would
don't
have
need
won
a
a
new car.
She would have won a brand new truck, brown,
I don't.
with big old mud grip tires on it, so she can go sling some mud. Yes.
Oh, I can't argue.
See, I tell you, she like
Yeah.
it to sling in the mud. Yes, Jack Handy is a backdoor mud slinging son of a gun.
Son of a bitch.
Bitch up in here. But yeah, there's stuff starting to open back up. And
Well,
think
I went to
Jackson's
Oklahoma.
Gonna do is, oh yeah, you went to Oklahoma
Last week and
weekend.
everything's opened.
They're just saying fuck it back to 100.
Like nail salons, shopping, everything.
dude, diggity dude. Good, maybe they can have sporting events. I really miss sports. I really miss everything.
Is there even going to be anything this year?
Well, there might be sports. I don't know if there's gonna be. I don't know if there's gonna be any people attending. Kind of like how wrestling's.
I want to
doing.
join a roller derby group.
I don't know. They still even do that.
Hell yeah, they do. Women always want to fight each other. It never
Fuck.
stops.
I used to remember watching that when I was a kid in the late 70s, early 80s. Oh my God, them bitches were tough
Badass.
and hot.
Well, that too.
Yeah, I was just a wee little boy going through that time of my life and
All them hot roller derby.
sweaty boobs, hot sweaty butts.
Yeah, and,
Just
all you males out there listening,
Just skating as fast.
nobody's
as you
talking
can.
about.
Slapping elbows, showing boobs. They wore yoga pants when yoga pants were cool.
It's true though, with
They did.
rollerblades. So
Yes.
all levels out. And that was a badass scene in Birds of Prey, which I did watch last night. So
Well, aren't you just spectacular?
it was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Oh, you know what we need to watch, and it's coming. It's on a dish.
Oh yeah.
The Al Capone movie.
Oh really? I don't know if you guys heard the ghost that's at the door. It's probably just Peckerhead, but hello, it is.
It's douchebag. It's old man Reed.
Old Man Reed.
Old man Reed sitting on my street.
I would also like to salute this guy because he's also been spending time with other family members and playing with his podcast stuff at the same time. He's been doing episodes about wrestling with my
Yeah.
brother and ghost stuff with his daughter.
That's it. Yes, that'll be fun because I'm gonna do some stuff on there. Well, we're gonna do like South ghost stories, and Ashley's gonna come in, or
Ash Handy.
Andy's gonna come in and be the investigator.
I'm just gonna have to change my name to Ash Handy.
It's fucking ashy. You know what you need is one of them old like mechanic shirt, the button-up ones with the collar.
Dare
that
me,
has-
I'll do it.
That has the shop name and then
And put Ash Handy on it?
Yes,
I'm gonna
put
do it.
Ash Handy. Oh yeah. But hey, I'm kind of excited. You know, the 4th of July is coming up, guys, and
Oh yeah.
for the 4th of July,
We've got to figure out a way to do some kind of live or record,
live or record
there.
from the house. So what I was thinking about doing, I'm going to start prepping up my laptop, getting it ready, and we're going to do a podcast that day. From we're going to try it first. I'll probably do it inside.
Yeah,
Just
and
at
I think
first.
I really, even though we're gonna sit here and brainstorm, so you can also listen. So if you hate it, you have plenty of time to tell us don't do it that way.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe pick a room and wait until about not after the fireworks, but maybe a little bit right before. Set up a little booth, call it In the Booth, and let whoever's like the most fucked up come in and just ask them like
Yes.
a few
I
basic
was
questions.
I was thinking of doing that, but doing it in your room and having like this kind of table set up at the window.
Oh, yes,
See?
done.
So
Schedule.
yeah, we're gonna
Y'all
be
and y'all
doing
don't
a-
understand. Like
we
4th
throw
of July,
down
we
4th of
fucking love
July.
freedom. We love America. We
Freedom
love
in
Texas.
America.
We love
Yeah.
everything about that shit. And
And you get to buy fireworks and
Yeah.
explode stuff.
we have so much food,
It's fun.
so many fireworks, so many kids.
I usually get out there early. I'm gonna have to get out there really early this year for doing the podcast, getting it ready, and doing the and cooking.
Oh, well, that's what I was going to tell you too, is that you will have help this year. So
Oh yeah.
Ahmed is going to help you cook the weenies.
Oh, Zavinis! Everybody come over. She's gonna cook Zavinis.
That's what I told him. He's in charge of the beanies.
Zavinis. You know what I like doing when I'm cooking and Jared or your brother's around, or Justin? I'll sit there and I'll have like a regular wiener, and then like if we're cooking the big old acreage sausages, I'll grab the little one and go, boy, man, boy, man, sugar.
You know, I still have a picture of him whenever he was like 14, passed out on your couch whenever we put that burnt hot dog in his mouth.
Oh God.
He still had braces and everything. That's the other thing, man. We love each other so much. We will kill anybody that fucks with our family, but
Oh,
nobody
God.
fucks with our family like we do.
Oh God, we'll be mean to each other like crazy.
It's almost
it's fun.
uncomfortable if someone's not being mean.
I know. Just like Jared for his 16th birthday, I cooked out for him, and he passed out. Me and Justin was outside. We was the last two left because him and his buddy went inside. Jared was supposed to come back out, and we're sitting out there drinking, and we're like, "Where the hell's Jared at?" So we go in the house. Jared's passed out on his bed, and we was gonna start writing on him. And he told his friend, "Hey, you gonna say anything?" He goes, "I don't give a shit. He's right there." He just kept playing the PlayStation. We drew some peckers on him, and I think on his right above his
See, and it's very
pants
important.
line above the back. Right
Shout out
above
to my
his
bro,
butt, I
though.
put come depository or something like that.
He goes super hard.
Yeah. See them guys, I feel sorry for them because when they was younger, they was like, "Man, I can't wait till we can drink." And now we don't really drink anymore. We've turned into some vaginas. Now,
Yeah, I'm not super into drinking
Yeah, it's-
anymore either.
I can't even hardly do shots anymore. Makes me wanna. And I used to love doing shots.
Okay. I'm going to... Sorry, I was looking for this because I wanted to read this.
Okay, can read it.
This is anonymous. But I thought it was for real and all serious. We're never serious, but I'm just going to put this out here. And the only reason I'm putting this out here is because I thought it was very appropriate for what's going on. Because if you live in the same area that we do, you know, there was a thing on the news a couple days ago about how so many kids in like the 14 to 22-year-old age group are just killing themselves right now.
Exactly. That's what's sad about our hometown.
And that's a generation that
It's, I don't know what
I don't know what
about
it's
the
like, and
youth.
you don't, because you're a different generation. I'm a different generation.
Totally different.
Yeah, and so, anyways, I got an anonymous I don't know if you want to call it like a poem. It should be the lyrics to a song, but I wanted to read it while all this is going on. So, from clock in to clock out, I be counting the seconds. Run the clock down. I just want to get away. Want to hide out. I just want to go home and fucking hide now. Hate the world I don't fit in. It's a daily battle I just can't win. Demons stretching me thin, though I just want to give in. I gotta keep on fighting. Gotta keep on striving for a life I don't want. And love I don't understand. So I deal with stress. Weed rolled up pills in my hand, jamming to the band. This pain you could never understand. I ain't wallowing, it's just all I am. Misunderstood, unloved, confused, high, mad, sad. Seems every day is just another meal for the wolf inside me, eating my soul, driving me mad. Chasing a love I've never even had. I don't fit in this world, everyone chasing fads. I'm just chasing the drugs, leaving the pain in the past. And somebody in that younger generation sent that in. I thought that was very nice. I wanted to read that.
Yeah, it's just been.
It would be good. It would be. It sounds like a good rap song, don't it? And it's like real shit. Like that's really how a lot of people feel. So you're not alone.
It's just crazy though. I mean, there are all these kids that keep dying are like in their
So young.
like 20s, man. They're babies.
Well, and then the one that did it the two that did it this in the past week, I think one was only like 14. Yeah. One did not successfully do it. There were 2 attempts. One did not. But I mean, like that's just crazy, you know. Yeah. And I understand that we're going through a coronavirus or whatever, but like reach out, talk to somebody if you feel that way, because I promise you, nobody wants you to go down that way.
No,
they really, really don't.
All you do is hurt everybody you left here, and
there's a huge ripple effect. It affects everyone. You may end your pain, but you start a whole bunch more, and you don't want to do that anyways, especially if you're that young, man.
No.
Your life is going to change so much in your 20s, it's not even funny.
Oh, like, gosh. I know we got one client that got...
And he won't leave Steven alone.
I know, maybe I should wash my ass.
No.
Fine, I'll do it now.
We like to keep the stank in here.
Stanky banking.
Smells like dirty asshole.
Oh, God, dirty asshole by Andy. There I was, sitting at the bar, trying to scratch my ass, but not too far. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Ash Andy. No, but I think that'll be full good. I think that'd be cool doing a podcast for the 4th of July like that.
Yeah, so y'all be prepared because it's going to be crazy.
Even if we have one, it don't matter when it falls, we'll still do a Friday episode too. So Friday's episode it'll be like the regular, but that freaking 4th of July, baby. Yes, it's gonna be crazy.
You can ask him. It's my favorite holiday. No matter where I live, I come. Because, you know, I just moved back last year. No matter where I've lived, I come here every year.
Man, we love it. And it looks like this year I might get to spend some good money on
Well, and then I was also going to tell you that I'm working on the hangout area right now. I'm going to redo the fire pit, actually dig it out and make it deeper and put some new chairs and shit out there.
Awesome.
Yeah. We need to hang some new lights.
Yes. Oh, and 2, I'll have the camera. I'll take the tablet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take pictures.
And I'll be doing pictures.
Okay, I know I said I don't want to do Instagram, but can I be in charge of the pictures that night?
Yeah.
That'll be so fun.
She's like, oh my God.
I'm like sitting here with my hands in my lap like a child.
She's like, oh my God, 4th of July, I get to play with mic stands and Instagram pictures. I'm so wet.
And eat a lot of meat.
Yeah, she loves meat.
Ribs, shrimp, boudin, sausage. All of it.
Big sausage. You know, acreage.
Also, I just wanted to say real quick, too, that I'm terribly sorry that we're all over the place, and I'm glad that you guys bear with us, because we're really bad about hopping from conversation. And I don't give a shit. It's just how I talk, but you got to try to keep up.
But it's kind of nice. Everything's getting back to normal, it seems like. I like it. It
is, but everybody's scared that, not of the corona, but just in general, just something, I don't know, something else is going to happen, man. It just doesn't feel like it's over. It feels weird.
Well, what I'm worried about is, it's going to go away this summer, because they've kind of said that.
Well, and we live in Texas. Yeah. Nothing can live here in the summer.
Oh, God, it's heat.
It already got to like 96 yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's not even a hot day yet, baby.
I mean, it's bad enough if you have lice, they recommend you to go outside
Just go sit outside in the
or
sun.
August, especially then. Just sit out there and you'll start seeing the kids' heads smoking, and you'll see like stuff flying off their head. That's how they solve the lice problem. But that's what worries me, though. I think it, probably go away during summer. But what happens if
That's what everybody's worried about whenever
during the
whenever
wintertime it comes
heat
back
goes
full
away.
storm?
Just pow right in the
You
face.
see, that's gonna suck, man. Because I'm telling you guys, I can't afford to be laid off again if something happens. But I guess if it happens, it happens. Maybe by then we can, be doing this a lot more, or selling some merchandise, or selling Kool-Aid.
Oh, I do love selling Kool-Aid.
Remember when you was
Actually,
a kid?
I hate Kool-Aid. I'm just putting that out there. I'm sorry. I'm not even ashamed. Capri Sun, I'll suck the shit out of one of those, but...
Well. Great. Now at the 4th of July party, there's going to be like fucking 20 trucks lined up, and they're all going to have Capri Sun in the back. Hey,
All the guys listening to this podcast are going to send truckloads of Capri Sun to the 4th of July party.
They're going to be like, Golly, you going to a kid's party? No, it's for my girl, Ash.
It's for Ash Handy.
You know Ash Handy? Yeah, I love her.
God, I don't want this. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, it's fun, though. I think it'll be great, because like I said, we're going to get me and Ashley going to get together, get our Facebook. I want to get Facebook going before the 4th of July. And all that shit. So we're diving deep into this, fellas.
Yeah.
And the only reason we probably they're doing it this quick is because shit, when I got laid off and she got laid off, this is pretty much all we would do. We'd go get some food and drink some margaritas, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I still got and that's another thing I might do. I ain't going to do a bunch of old episodes right now. I'm just going to do them as specials. So like the one I put on before this one's came on, go check it out. That's one with me and my sister and Ashley. Yeah, that's the one I had to bleep out.
Those are going to be everyone's favorites because whenever my mom and my uncle get together, they're fucking awful.
Oh, we're not awful. We just give her.
And you can just hear the pain in my voice, like how miserable I am.
So it cracks me up about Ash Handy. I'm big bad Ash Handy. But don't hurt my feelings.
That is not how I act, but it's totally different
right
whenever
there,
it's your
you're
best
fucking
friend
doing
and
it
it's your
right there.
mom
It's
fucking
your
ganging up
best-
on you.
It's your best friend and your man. Listen to you.
I'm supposed to be the best man at your wedding.
Well, when pigs fucking fly. And then watch.
So that's why you told me I could be the best man because you knew you were never going to get married?
I look at it this way. I have come to the realization, and I'm okay with it in my life. I ain't getting married again. Nobody wants my ass, so.
Oh, don't say
I ain't worried
that.
about it. I got my podcast shit I'm diving into.
There are so many women that
And-
want that ass.
And Ask Ashley, I'm diving into, like I said, because I'm going to do two more. We're going to do two more podcasts besides this one. And then eventually-
Absolutely. No, I'm
and then
saying do
eventually
you.
I'd like to do a sports one and sometimes have her in. Call it Ash and Stevens football picks during college. And the
Oh, we'll
NFL.
totally have to do those in
Yes.
in our episodes.
And then-
I'm down for that shit. I
and
used to play
then-
fantasy football.
Yes.
What's
then
up?
I was thinking we might have to do fantasy football.
I'm just kidding.
Me and you can, do that. You lost me there. I was concentrating. on
I'm
what to
sorry.
say, and you went, what?
Play with it, play with it.
I'm still trying to add some music to that, and I can't find the right beat. But once I can find the right beat, somehow y'all are going to hear that. I don't know how I'm going to put it in the podcast, but God, that's.
Somehow, some way.
I don't know how I did it, but I was farting around one day, and I was talking to the mic, and I said, "Play with it, play with it." No, I said it normal. I said, "Just play." I said, "Play with it."
Oh, yeah, we told this story once and it got
Yeah,
deleted,
and
didn't it?
Yes, and I stretched it out or something, and instead of saying it regular, it said it freaking fast as shit. So all of a sudden you hear
It sounded like a ghost recording off of like Ghost Hunters.
Yes, I got
Legitly.
Ashley and Justin good. I said, "Hey guys, come back here." I was messing with the podcast stuff the other night, man, and listen to what I picked up. They all come back here, put the headphones on, and they start listening. And all of a sudden you hear me go. All of a sudden you hear me go, "Play with it, play with it, play with it," and I start dying laughing. And Ashley knows it's me, and Justin goes, Man, did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh my God, he was shitting his pants.
Yeah, he thought it was real. She was laughing.
But
I'm
I
trying-
mean, he
to
gets
put-
spooked easily.
Yeah, I'm trying to put music to that. So, but yeah, we've came a long way, and we're just getting deeper.
In just such a short amount of time too.
I know.
And for real, I really just the few. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but just the few of y'all that are actually taking the time out of your day to listen to our bullshit.
Oh my God!
Thank
it's
you.
Freaking amazing!
Like,
Thank
seriously.
you so much. That's why eventually we get enough followers or whatever. I wouldn't mind doing meet and greets if y'all don't mind looking at my bald ass.
Oh, I think it would be hella fun.
It'd be hella kitty.
But before we get there, we got to get you bitches to send us in some shit to the email. So
Yes, to make it more interesting. And y'all can tell us what y'all did that weekend. And we can pick the best story out or something.
yeah, that would be fun too.
And to see, Halloween's coming.
Oh, I love Halloween.
And when Halloween comes, I want y'all to send me y'all scary stories. Or they can be scary, naughty stories. But I don't want to.
I was like, what? Where's this going?
But I don't want to hear
Just-
scary porn or nothing.
PSA though, okay, nothing gets my imaginary dick harder than the month of October. The entire month.
Yes. Told you she had a penis.
I love Halloween.
She wants to fuck it.
I mean, it is pretty great.
That's one thing I don't like. Halloween is too. It seems like it just comes and goes.
Nobody gives a shit about it anymore.
Oh God! And then
We used to
there-
celebrate Halloween all month. Now you get like
Yes.
3 days, and then everybody's
now-
like, "Put everything up, just fucking
It's-
stop."
Come on, it's Christmas. And it's not even Thanksgiving yet. They're putting what?
Yeah.
But now, have you noticed they're starting to do that? Watch another Walmart here right after summer ends and fall starts coming. Probably after the 4th of July, they'll start taking all the outside shit out and they'll start putting fucking fall stuff in, like
Already.
Halloween.
hmm
And then they'll start inching the Christmas stuff in.
Nothing ever like stays put long enough just because they're in such a
No.
hurry to make money. It's really sad. I'm all about just enjoying it.
And
Yeah,
see,
y'all don't
Jamie-
even understand. That's just
Yeah, and see here, see. I can't even talk. See, like for Christmas, well, I can take this shit over there and we can do a hour special for Christmas, if the guys want to. I understand being Christmas and all that. You probably don't want to hear us. Want to spend time with your family.
I don't know. Christmas is a pretty stressful time, and I feel like I listen to my podcast a lot during that time period.
Well, that's true. But with what I was saying earlier about putting our old stuff on, I'm going to do that like once a month. Put some of the old stuff where me and her were like, I got the recordings when we first started doing this. We was on a little laptop sitting in my freaking dining room.
We were,
stayed up till what, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man, but we had so
recording and
much fun.
talking.
we had a blast. We
It's
had
been
a
fun. I
good
love it.
time.
But shoot, yeah, man, y'all start checking everything out, and giving us feedback. I mean, I know that you ain't got to sugarcoat it. If it sucks, it sucks. But eventually,
I like
you know,
honestly. I honestly, god damn it. I like honesty. I've had someone tell me twice, which is why I'm really happy about this mic stand, and I've been over here looking like I've been making love to it.
She's all like,
I have been told that I'm too quiet, like I need to move closer to the mic from
That's why I got these new ones
people.
so she can just pull it. And it's
Pull it
weird.
to my
When
face.
she pulls it, she opens her mouth. And what's so weird, I'll have to take a picture and put it on Instagram. But she tries to put the like thing that keeps you from breathing on the mic, that in her mouth too, at the same time with the mic. So it's like, I'm like, whoa. She's like, mic stand.
I just really like this mic stand.
Yeah, see, I think she's like, I just really like this mic stand.
Oh, that noise is so gross.
So every time you start talking about mic stand, I'm going to go
Ew.
sucking that mic cock.
Ew.
You got two nicknames now. I was fixing to say the same thing. You scared the shit out of me. I was like, and then you jumped, and I was like, oh, what was I going to say?
I forgot.
You got two special names
Oh,
now.
fuck. What's the other one?
I don't know, that flies over there by you. I kind of fucking forgot it. sorry. You
Man.
scared me, man. I
No,
was
it's
gonna
all
say
good in the
something, I
hood.
got quiet and you went, "Urgh."
This spray tan is really fun, but I want y'all to know that I've been able to smell it for a couple hours. Like I just smell, and it's not a bad smell, but
You ever smell like leather that people
here, smell
spray
it, and then tell
perfume?
them what it is. What it is.
It
Get you a
smells
good
like leather that someone just poured some cheap perfume on. Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel good.
Well,
I couldn't quite put my finger on it, so thanks for.
Hey,
clarifying
that's what I'm
for
here
me.
For. It's fucking family. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what I thought it was gonna be. I thought to myself, this really
Yes.
smells like leather, but like old fucking leather with my
Old
grandma's
fucking leather. I
perfume
love that
on
old
it.
leather.
But I just needed this fucking guy over here. Just
See,
needed
now-
him to confirm.
Now, next week we're going to try and do. Right now we're just doing hour shows, but next week we're going to try to push it to an hour and 30 minutes. We'll have more of the format down and all that goodies.
Yeah, because today I got to go home
Yeah.
and make sketty for the children.
But that's what I want to shoot for, about an hour and 30-minute podcast. I think it'll be great.
What'll be easier? I'm learning to have more things to talk
she's
about.
the one who finalized Spotify for me today.
Oh, the stats thing I did.
Yeah, because I just
After
had
I
it-
thought I was going to pull my goddamn hair out over it.
I know.
It's like
Her phone's going off and we're looking at
it's
each
been going off the entire time. It's driving me nuts.
It's Ash Handy going.
I'll never understand for such an asshole why so many people talk to me.
I don't know, but I think this would be fun.
Me too. Man, that fly's gonna fucking drive me up the wall.
Well, I'm telling you, every time that's why I stop, and then I feel it going. Zzz. Here's the deal, guys. We shut the door, and the kids are being good. We're like,
Which
we're
almost
gonna
never
do a
happens.
podcast, and they're being quiet, playing their video games and whatever. But there's this one fly. We'll start getting into a conversation. That's why we've been pausing.
And you can hear him too.
And he'll come by, and you'll hear that.
And I don't have a damn fly swatter. Go on,
And
get!
then and then it stops right on your fucking nose or something, and it distracts you.
Oh, he's tickled me a couple times.
Yeah, well,
Why did you say it like that?
I take that back. It was gonna go down in the danger zone, but the fly went down. It was like, I seen it all of a sudden. You ever heard like a chainsaw go off? That's what that fly sounded like, trying to get away from the smell.
Thank you. He's like, boat leather.
He's like, let me smell. Oh shit! No, pull up, pull up.
Well, it ain't working for my face because I ain't left my face alone.
And then the other pilot goes, "Oh no, we're losing Goose and Maverick.
Oh my god.
They're going for a tailspin out in the ocean."
Highway to the danger zone.
Oh God, you know what I used to like doing? Me and this
fucking
guy named
asshole.
Nicholas Dye. When I worked at BJ's, when I was at the big plant, well, that's when the trucks were out there. It was kind of like walking to your fighter planes and shit, because it was spaced out like that. Well, me and Dye was walking up there one day. I had my shit on and my hard hat. And I was like, "You know what, Dye?" He goes, "What?" I said, "I feel the need for speed." He goes, "Oh my God, man, I gotta ride with you."
That's me all the time. Like take me to bed or lose me forever. And then, okay, you watch Dirty Dancing because of
Here's
Mom.
what I really like doing, though. Getting the girls when I'm dating somebody, and I'm like, "Can I ask you a serious question?"
Oh,
and they're
God.
thinking, "Oh my God, yes. What's he gonna ask?" And I'm like, "Do I make you haunted, baby?" Yeah. They get so mad.
I would be pissed. Probably, well, not pissed, but I'd be agitated.
Say what you was gonna say.
Oh,
forgot.
you saw Dirty Dancing because
Yeah, 'cause
Mom,
of my
right?
sister. Oh my
Okay, you
God.
know whenever she first gets to go to the hoochie club and meet everybody, it's because she carried a watermelon and she gets nervous.
Yes.
So whenever she walks in, she's just like, I carried a watermelon. I used to say that all the time at work, and nobody ever knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh my God, I carried it.
And then whenever they finally did, it was like an older person. And I walked in and said it, and kind of like shook my hips and laid my head back, and they were like, oh my God.
You did it.
I carried a watermelon. Ow, God damn it. This is why I don't try to be cute or cool or anything, because it never works
She's
out.
over here, and the mic's away from her, but every time she goes to get a drink, she goes, BAM! Right into the mic stand. So I'm going to have to fucking clear the table off more to the side over here, put her drink over there, and get a big
Oh, no.
old long...
I got this. It's all good in the hood.
Keep it up, and I'll get you a fucking sippy cup. Okay. Treat you like the kids.
I will bring a fucking sippy cup over here on Wednesdays and start drinking out of it.
You know, I did that to your mom one time.
Was she drunk?
Oh, God, we was over here playing dominoes. I can't remember who I was dating at the time. It was me, Ben, your mom, and the chick I was dating at the time. We're playing dominoes where every time that drunk heifer would go to start mixing them up, you know how she does. She sticks her hands out there and was going, ah!
God.
Well, she knocked her glass.
She annoys the piss out of me.
She knocked her glass over twice. It was glass. And finally, the third time, I was like, God damn it, sis. I made her drink out of a sippy cup.
Good.
She got so mad at me, but it was funny. God. Not once, but fucking twice. I'm like, come on, really? No?
And let me guess, she laughed every time, didn't she?
God, yes. And Ben's like, and he goes, now you know how we feel when y'all are both on it. Yes.
Oh.
What are you trying to make it higher?
I don't know.
You just want to jack with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm...
So that's her.
While I'm talking to you guys, I'm sorry.
She can't keep her hands off of it.
Oh. I'm like a child. It's fine.
I'm teaching her, guys.
Thanks. There. An avocado.
She's like, oh my God, thanks. I got it.
Man, I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
I hope you just live free as fuck.
Guys. It's Memorial Weekend. Everybody's got a 3-4.
Remember America.
Weekend off and shit. Y'all guys be careful out there. Everything's going to be packed because everybody's been cooped up in coronavirus.
Yeah. I'm going back to the lake.
To the lake?
Because I don't have my kiddo. It's her dad's holiday, which I'm not butthurt about because we got her 4th of July, so... And, you know, we haven't got to do fireworks with her yet.
Oh, no. She'll love it.
We're ready. So, yeah, Mommy's going to take another momcation because I'll be honest with you guys. I never do shit, and your girl actually been starting her summer off right.
Yeah.
So,
and then
my man over here, he hyped me up to do things, to take care of myself.
And she was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it's still not registered. It's still
cool
weird.
We're on Spotify, guys, and thanks for listening. You know, but... y'all be safe this weekend. And
hey, and I don't care what you... Yeah.
Retarded now.
I don't care what you do. If you want to, you know, do coke off your girlfriend's titties and drink a lot of beer or whatever, just please be safe while you're doing it. That's all I'm asking.
If you want to eat a dog while having a doggy style, go ahead.
Yeah, whatever.
Sometimes you can make a meal and just put it on the back of her back, put your plate right there.
It's a freedom weekend.
French fries.
I actually know a lot of people who've done that, and that grosses me out.
What, eating French fries off their back?
Just eating food off their back while you're having sex. There's one thing whenever you try to, like, put food...
That's a real thing.
Yes. Right? No, I thought you were serious, because I've known of at least 2 people who have told me that. And I could get whenever you're, like, trying to be sexy and mix food in with sex. But if you're like, hey, I really want to have sex, but I'm also going to use you as a table and just sit here and eat this burger while I'm pounding you, it's weird.
That's fucking gross.
Hell no. That is just, I don't know. I'm just weird about certain things.
Well, that would be kind of sicko.
I agree. But yeah, so you guys be safe. This will drop this Friday.
Oh, yeah. The episodes will drop every Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's so awesome because I can say published.
Published.
Published. Me and Ashley's got this idea. I hate to
We're
keep y'all
so
longer,
weird.
But we've got this other idea of doing a podcast of just me and her, but doing mob stuff. But we don't want to do the regular old northern mob stuff, you know, like New York, Chicago.
I want to do that dirty South mob.
We want to do, like, look up some South stuff, so... That's when me and her is going to look forward after we get this going real good and all
and
that.
eventually this podcast will be more formulated
a
together.
lot
And so
more.
maybe by that point, like every episode, we can do what most people are supposed to do, which is, okay, this episode we're going to talk about the mob. And then this episode we're going to talk about ghost stories. And then this episode we're going to blah, blah, blah. And I also did want to say, even though they're like big time people and they'll never hear this, I've been listening to podcasts for a little bit. And I did want to give a shout out to my 2 favorite ones who helped motivate me to do this, which are my girls over at Morbid. It is a crime podcast. It is fucking amazing. And then my British bros on This
Oh, you guys
Paranormal
are
Life.
funny.
Steven also loves them. They're funny as fuck. Love all of y'all. I think y'all shows are great.
It's hard to keep up with podcasts these days. I didn't know
There's
much
so
about
many.
it. I got into them like 3 or 4 years ago. And man, I keep up with like 8 podcasts right now. And now trying to do one on top of everything. But like when I'm doing research for the wrestling one I'm trying to do, or research for this one, I listen to my wrestling podcast. But when I'm doing my scary shit for the ghost stories, I like to listen to my scary stories told from the dark.
Sword and Scale is also a good one.
Jim Cornette's got a good
Mysterious
podcast.
Universe is also a good one. The Mile High podcast was good.
Ooh, the Mile High Club. I wonder how they got that podcast. Ritz do.
Well, guys,
And girls.
it's petering
and
out,
silly
so
fucking squirrels. Like I said, brothers and sisters, this is a real good episode. This one's real good. It's about an hour, but we're gonna start trying to push for an hour or an hour and 30 minutes. Have stuff more formulated and all that. But y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. I know I sure am. And keep it real, keep it tight. Just squeeze it in the thigh.
you guys be safe, and thanks again for joining us on another episode of Borderline Texas Trash.
Ash Handy and Steven and Gringo. See you cats later. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was our very first episode we ever did. Like I said, we did do some kind of like, I don't know what you'd call them. They really weren't episodes, but I put them on here sometimes. They're back on our archives somewhere. You gotta find them, but I've played them before. But anyways, like I said before that, we've sit down and done some and kind of bullshitted and kind of went over the format, what we wanted to do on the show, what we wanted it to be about, you know, yada, 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 names. And once we got all that down and we recorded it while we did it, so we'd get used to talking on the mic. And it was weird because, I mean, some people try to come over here and do it. They're like, why am I talking slow? And I'm like, I don't know why you're talking slow. They keep saying they can't listen to themselves in podcasts. But I can take these mics off too, and we can sit here and just bullshit like that too, just as long as you have one person on the mic to keep the control down or sound or stuff, whatever. So, yeah, boy. But yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that the show didn't disappoint you, especially some of you newcomers, you know, that just came on and you're used to Ash. Sorry she'll be back, but hope I covered it pretty good. But like I said, I've had to do it before, so it don't bother me now, but it's just kind of weird without my wingman. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what I mean. But anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend, guys. And remember, man, I know times are stressful. You get stressed out. Money's short, and just, I know people have problems right now. But just remember, man, there's always someone out there you can talk to. Like I said, man, you can always try to hit me up on the DMs. That's another thing, too, guys. Do your homework for me. Keep telling your friends about the show. Keep letting it grow. Help me getting it growing like it is. And another thing, I want to do an episode where it's a Q&A. So I really need you guys to do me a favor. Sorry if you heard that. I need you to go to the Facebook, Borderline Texas Trash, or go to Instagram, Borderline Texas Trash. You can find me there too. Post a lot more on just Facebook. I always forget about Instagram. I'm sorry. I need to remember because of advertising and stuff. But I'm on Facebook a lot promoting the show and stuff. Go there, look for Borderline Texas Trash. Friend me. I'll friend you back. And I want people to ask us. I want to have an episode of a Q&A. Like I said, y'all send in a bunch of questions y'all would like to find out about. Send them in my DMs on Facebook, or you can send them straight to me on Facebook on my personal page, or you can send them to me through Like I said, on my Facebook page, you can do it there. So yeah, just send me some questions, stuff you guys would like to know. Tell me how long y'all been a listener if you want. Tell me where you're from. I think we've been doing this long enough and have a good fan base. We can do a show like that. I think that'd be cool if me and Ash could do something like that for the 3-year anniversary, guys. Because episode 150 is coming up and it's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome, man. God, I love it. But I hope you guys had a great day and a great week and all that. But, I kind of was going to start the show out today like a radio DJ, but I'm going to save that one for next week. Yeah, when Ash is back. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will holler at you later. But yeah, you guys got some homework to do. Help get the show growing more. And don't forget, send in a bunch of questions. Send them to me on Facebook, Borderline Texas Trash, or my personal page, Stephen Booth. Okay? And if you do that on our 150th episode through our 3-year anniversary, me and Ash Shandy will sit here and ask questions. Or you can send them to our email. That is all lowercase. Borderline Texas Trash at yahoo.com. I'll repeat it. Borderline Texas Trash at yahoo.com. All lowercase. But yeah, I'd really like to do that. I think that'd be cool. We've got a good fan base going now. I've been talking to some of you on Facebook. Let's really get to know each other more and help get this thing growing. Because, the voice on the show for me and Ashley, we're not too political, but we're just in the middle. We're not too lefty, too much righty. I mean, we damn sure ain't left at all. And if we ain't too much righty, we're just kind of in the middle and try to be reasonable through all that's bullshit. But my message is, and always is, guys, life's too short. Turn that person beside you, love them every now and then. Text them, call them, slap them. No, I'm just kidding. Don't slap them. But tell them you love them. Let them know you care. Let them know that you appreciate them. And I know I don't do it as much, so I'm just as guilty. Not saying, hey, you guys, I do it too. But life's too short, guys. And hopefully one day, all of us will have our eyes open. They can see through all this bullshit that they keep dividing us with. Because that's one thing they do not want. They don't want us thinking on our own or be coming together and thinking. Because there's more of us than there is them. And if we could ever get together and pull our heads out of our ass and just be adults instead of being babies when we don't get our way, or you're not acknowledging me by this, I'm going to acknowledge you what I want to. It's my right as a fucking American. So we got to get along, man. You got to be level-headed through this shit. You can't be fucking an idiot. There's a lot of idiots out there. So let's just be cool to each other, and I will check you later. And like I said, please, please, please send in questions for me and Ash Handy to ask on our anniversary show. So please do that for us, guys. We'd really, really, really appreciate it. I mean, ask us anything. I don't care. Well, I mean, with Ashley, don't get too nasty. I know she won't like that. She'll laugh about it, but she gets embarrassed very, very easy. So don't go too dirty with her. With me, I don't care. Nothing embarrasses me. So just please, I think that'll be great to reward you guys for being faithful listeners. That way we can reward you with that and let you in our world to see how, we are. Because y'all know some of me and Ashley, but not a whole lot. So, but maybe we'll do that more on an anniversary show too, is kind of talk more about us as people and what we've gone through, and y'all get to know us more. So yeah, we just all need to come together, baby. We need to come together like sticks and glues, baby, because we're gonna funky get monkey all night long. If you understand what I mean, Jelly Bean Mr. Sting. But we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to Security Finance does all your tax and service and loan needs. Go by there, Brazos Shopping Mall here in Mineral Wells, Texas. I know they got a branch of them around the United States. I know there's ones all around here in Texas. So just look up Security Finance. But if you do it here in Mineral Wells, tell them Uncle Boo sent you from Borderline Texas Trash. But that's it. I'm out of here. Peace. Love yous.